These are the Toraja people living in Indonesia who dig up dead corpses of family members, clean them, and then dress the corpse in cultural clothing. They then help the corpse stand up while parading them through a village. See, people here often cannot afford to have a proper funeral when family members pass. As a result, the corpse is wrapped in cloth and buried at the location that they pass away. They believe that keeping them wrapped in cloth keeps their soul preserved until a proper burial is available. The corpse is then dug up when the family is able to have a proper funeral. They are literally raised from the dead. If a person dies outside of their home village, the corpse is taken from their place of death and paraded by the entire village all the way to their home to be buried again. Death. While being one of the few guarantees in life, it is an extreme and emotionally painful experience when members within a family pass away. In the tribe of Dani, located in a remote region of Papua, Indonesia, women mourn a family member's death by expressing their pain physically, the amputation of their own fingers. This symbolic practice starts by tightly tying string around their finger until it becomes numb. After being cut, to then stop the bleeding, they will burn the finger to close off the wound and create a small callus. If a woman's husband passes away, she will cut off parts of her finger to be buried with her spouse's body. Although this is a tradition that is fading out, it is still practiced among some within the tribe as a way to satisfy ancestral ghosts. They believe that fingers represent body and soul, and by cutting them off to be buried with a corpse, they will live together for eternity. Kidnapping another person is illegal. Kidnapping a woman to force her into being your future wife takes this to an even darker level. However, bride kidnapping is a large part of life in Kyrgyzstan. It is really quite simple. A man decides he is ready to marry. He then gets a group of friends to help plan out the kidnapping. They then find a girl on a street, sometimes a friend and other times a complete stranger, to be taken. She is then driven back to his home where his mother attempts to convince the woman that she should marry her son, a process that can often take days. Once, however, she agrees and stays a night, it is believed that she will stay forever. The girl's family is then told of the marriage and is offered gifts in exchange for her. Nearly half of all marriages in Kyrgyzstan are a result of bride kidnapping. While illegal, police often have no desire to intervene and allow this to continue. Up to 95% of women, whether they want to be married or not, will never turn to police as they are taught and believe that it is tradition. Sadly, many of these women who are forced into marriage often end up in unstable relationships, prostitution, divorce, and even suicide. These are the people of Phuket, Thailand, about to partake in one of the most extreme ritual traditions in the world. Participants push spears, knives, swords, umbrellas, chairs, and virtually anything that they can through their cheeks. An extremely dangerous ritual that could result in uncontrollable bleeding and horrific scars for life. They believe only a person able to withstand such unbearable pain can become soldiers of their gods. The pain endured is on behalf of all within their community. As a thanks, spectators set up food stations as offerings while participants walk by, blessing their families with prosperity. They walk up to 5 miles with these objects in their mouth. As the walk goes on, the mutilation often escalates as it almost becomes a form of competition, leading to people often cutting themselves heavily. This over 5-century-old festival, named Kanamara Matsuri, is interesting. On March 15th of every year, participants dress in pink while parading giant wooden-shaped penises through the streets of Kawasaki. It is essentially a giant penis festival. It celebrates fertility among all and also blesses regenerating crops. It has become popular among prostitutes who seek protection from STDs. Where this festival gets truly interesting is in its origins. It honors the legend of a demon who fell madly in love with a beautiful woman. The woman, however, went on to marry a different man, to which the demon was not pleased. To ensure her infertility, the demon cursed her vagina with his incredibly sharp teeth. To break the curse, the local villagers built a giant penis built of steel to trick the demon and to break the teeth, causing the demon to leave. Today, the festival has grown, and if you can imagine it, you can find it shaped as a penis during this festival, Kanamara Matsuri. Sounds like a great fun-filled family day out.